Today we are going to discuss about reversing the digit of an integer. So what is reversing the digit? Okay. So we are giving one number, its opposite, which is look like a mirror image. Whenever we want to get the output, it look like a mirror image. Okay, that should be known as reversing the given number. Okay. So let's see an example. Here we have a number 1034. Okay. After reversing, we are get the output as 4324. We are get the output as 4321. So where our problem is design an algorithm that accept a positive integer and reverse the order of its digit. Okay. So always it's work on the positive integer. We are going to design an algorithm that's work on the positive integer. Okay, have the ability to receive only positive integer. Okay, only receive the positive integer. Okay, we are going to reverse the positive integer values. Okay. So reversing is ordering the digits in reverse order. Okay. So how we are going to develop the algorithm? So sometimes, okay, it should be used in it is used to remove the bias of the set of numbers. Okay, where we can use the reversal technique. Okay, it's used to remove the bias from a set of numbers. Okay, and sometimes it should be used in the fast information retrieval. Okay, this technique is used in fast information retrieval algorithm. Okay, almost all are familiar with ATM pin. Okay, am I right? When we are giving to the reverse, when we are giving the pin in the reverse format, automatically it's moved to the call directed to the police department. Okay, when we can find something is wrong inside the ATM machine, that time we can give the reverse number. Okay, so so when the pin is reversed, that time there is a need to direct to the call to the police department. Likewise, the program has been written inside the ATM machine. Okay, so for example, let's see an example. We have input 27953. We are expecting the output is 35972. Okay, this is our requirement. So how we are going to develop the algorithm for this output? Okay, so first we take this value 27953, the position of the values. We are find the position of the values. Okay, so we have accessed the individual digits. Okay, then afterwards we are going to reverse the value. Okay, afterwards we are going to reverse the value. Okay, this is the way we are going to process it. Okay, so how we can get the individual digits? Okay, there is a need to chop off the least significant digit. Okay. First thing, there is a need for to chop off the least significant digit. Okay, first thing, there is a need to cut the last digit. Okay, cut the last digit. Okay, so this when we are chop off it, we can get the individual digits. Okay, okay, so how we are going to chop off the data? How we are going to chop off the data? Okay, so for example, see this example. When I divide this number by 10, okay, when I divide this number by 10, I can get the value as 2795. Okay, I can okay, by using this process, I have chopped off the least bit. Chopped off the least bit, but a problem is there. Okay, we can chop off it, okay, but we can't keep the value 3. We can't keep the value 3. Okay, so when so 3 is the remainder. Okay, when we are using the division operation, that time we can't keep track the remainder. Okay, so there is a need for to use the mod function. There is a need for to use the mod function. Okay, so mod function returns the remainder. Okay, mod function return the remainder value. Okay, that time we can keep track the remainder value. So using the mod operator, we can get the least bit. Okay, we can chop off the least bit from the right to left. Okay, so one way we can find, we can chop off the numbers using the modulus operator. Okay, so how we are going to how we can make this as 2 steps. Okay, first step, okay, we are take the remainder. Okay, we are going to take the remainder from the n value. So n mod 10. Okay, it returns the remainder. our previous n value is 279,953. Okay, our previous value is 27953. When I take the mod operator in 279,953 mod 10, it returns the value as 3. Okay, so value stored at R. The return value stored at R. Okay. Then our next step is there is a need for to chop the 5. Okay. So there is a need to alter the n value also. For that purpose, we are using the division operation. Okay. We are performing the division operation. Okay. So when I divide n by 10, automatically it returns the value as 2795. Okay, 2795. Okay. So in this way, we can chop the last digit and also reduce the number of digits in the n also. If I want to chop the 5, okay, we repeat the first step. Automatically we can get the R value as 5, and also if you want to reduce 3 digits, then we can use the second step. Then we can get the value as 2795. Okay. So always we are do these steps, and also we can get one by one. Okay, we can get the value one by one. Okay, that is first we are acquiring 3, then followed by we are acquiring 5. Okay, so this is the way to extract the digits. Okay, this is the way we are extract the digits. Okay, so so we can get the value 3 followed by 5. Okay, but we are expecting the value should be in the form of 3, 5. Okay, the value should be as 35. Okay, so how we can get it as 35? Okay, how we are get it as 35? Okay, so the original number was 53. Then we are extracting the 3 first. Okay, multiply it by 10. Then once again, okay, when I take the modulus operator, I can get the value as 5. Okay, add that value with that is we are getting first 3, multiply it by 10 plus add with 5. 3 into 10, 30 plus 5, 35. Okay, finally we can get the value as 35. Okay, so we are formulate the formula as first chopped remainder into 10 plus currently chopped remainder. Okay, plus currently chopped remainder. Automatically we can get the value as 35. Okay, so 53 can be reversed as 35. Okay. Okay, maybe we have the last 3 digits. Okay, whenever we are taking the last 3 digits, okay, 953. Okay, we are expecting the output as 353. We are expecting the output as 359. Okay, so already in the previous slide itself, we can get the value as 35. Okay. Now we are extracting the value 9. Okay, and how we are going to get 359? Okay, how we are going to get 359? Okay, so already we can get the value 35. Okay, now we are multiplying 35 by 10 and add with 9. Okay, 35 by 10 and add with 9. Okay, automatically we can get the value as 359. Okay, so we are formulate into the formula. Okay, we are going to formulate all these steps into formula. Okay, so the multiplication, it's a repeated multiplication and addition process. Okay, it's a reversing the digits, it's a repeated multiplication and addition steps. Okay, so here we are using some variables and also try to get the value. Okay, so initially I write the step as d reverse equal to d reverse into 10 plus 5. Okay, and we are initialize at the initial stage. Okay, before iteration we are initialize this variable as 0. So 0 into 10, least bit is 3. So automatically we can get the value as 3. In the next time, that is when we can go for next iteration. Now the d reverse is 3. Okay, it contains the value as 3. And 3 multiplied by 10, so it is 30, and last bit. Okay, last digits. So automatically we can 30 plus 5, we can get the value as 35. Okay, so for next iteration. Okay, currently we have the reverse value as 35. 35 into 10 equal to 350. last digit is 9, so we can get the value as 359. We can get the value as 359. Okay, so using this way we can reverse the integer values. Okay, we can build the reversed integer value. Okay, so the formula, okay, we are draw the formula as d reverse equal to previous value of the d reverse into 10 plus most recently extracted rightmost digit. Okay, previous value of d reverse into 10 plus most recently extracted rightmost digit. Okay, so this is the formula we have derived. Okay, then how we are going to use this formula in our algorithm description. Okay, first thing, there is a need for to establish the n and all, that is, okay, we are going to read the n value, and the requirement is it should be a positive integer. Okay, it should be a positive integer. Okay, and initialize condition. Okay, we are going to set the initialize condition for the reversed integer d reverse. Okay, there is a need for to initialize the condition. Okay, then we are read the n value. That value should be, we are going to reverse that n value. Okay, so we are using two steps to reverse the values. Okay, we are repeating these steps until n is greater than 0. Okay, until to reach the 0, n value is equal to 0. Up to that we are going to repeating the steps. Okay, so here we are using the while loop. Okay, when our number equal to 0, that time we are come out from this algorithm. Okay, so first thing, now use the remainder function, that is modular function, to extract the rightmost digit. Okay, to extract the rightmost digit. Okay, then there is a need. Okay, after getting the rightmost digit, okay, we are going to use the formula to find the value, reversed value. Okay, so we are using the previous reversed integer. Okay, we are multiply it by 10. Okay, and add the most recently extracted digit. Okay, add the most recently extracted digit. Okay, so the step B, okay, explain about this formula. Okay, previous value of the d reverse into 10 plus most recently extracted rightmost digit. Okay, afterwards we are doing the division by 10. Okay, this is, we are going to reduce the number of digits in our n value. Okay, so next one is we are taking the division operation. Okay, so we are going to repeat these 3 steps until get n value is, and we are repeating this step until the n is greater than 0. When n reaches to 0, automatically we are come out. Okay, so Pascal implementation of reverse function. Okay, so we are write the function with the name of d reverse. Okay. We are giving the value, okay, n as the integer to our function. Okay, a function should going to return the integer value. Okay. Here I am using reverse variable. Okay, that's whenever I want to reverse it. Okay, that time I will use the reverse value. Okay, within the procedure, okay, initially I am initialize the reverse as 0. Okay, I am going to repeat this step until n is greater than 0. Okay, I am going to repeat this step until n is greater than 0. Okay, here we are write the a and b step into single line. Okay, we are make within the algorithm, we are make it as a single step. Okay, initially d reverse equal to 0 plus 10, and here we are using the remainder. Okay, last digit. Okay, how we can get the last digit? Okay, remainder using the modulus operator. Okay, so n mod 10, initially it returns 3. Reverse is 0. 0 into 10 equal to 0 plus 3. Okay, so automatically we can get the reverse value as 3. Okay, in the next step we are reduce the number of digits in the end using the division operator. Okay, so when I reduce it, automatically a 5 digit number can be reduced as 4 digit number. Okay, we are going to repeat this step